Bonjour tout le monde, ici Catherine Rousselin. Hi, do you know me from the French Teachers in the USA? I'm one of the administrators. I'm also a Region 9 representative for the ATF, and I'm also the social media manager and content curator for the ATF. Just a few hats that I wear beyond the basics. It's really wonderful to meet with you like this because I want to share with you some ideas about how we can collaborate a little bit better. And you've always seen me trying to say, go and put it on EFProf or put it on the wiki. I'm that girl. And I do this because I feel your frustrations when you're looking for that material, that resource, something that you said, I remember finding it, but I can't remember where I put it. I'm here to help us. Really, I'd like you to listen just for a few seconds while I explain a great way for you to contribute and find ideas. So I'm going to put the camera away and show you the goods. So you know that we have a Wakelet collection. A lot of Wakelet bookmarks. We have 1,689. That's a lot. These are like Pinterest boards, and they are separated into different themes and categories. And I'll show you what you can do with that in a second. The biggest one that we're working on right now is the Banque de Ressources, and that's going to be the shared and teacher-created materials. I don't have the French, the ATF website up yet on how you can put all your stuff in. And while we're working on that, I'm going to just start collecting your ideas here. So I'm going to show you how you're going to edit the collection, and then I'm going to show you how you get the join codes for this. This Banque de Ressources, and there's a couple of them because I didn't want them to be so long. This one is for sharing like a Pear Deck or something on Google Slides you made, a seesaw, Gimkit, quizzes, whatever kind of games you have, Quizlet, Edpuzzle, something for listening, and any other teacher resource that you would like to share. When you get a code to become a curator with us or to become a contributor, you can find that. And then come over here to where it says Edit Collection. And then I'd like you to find the section where your material is going to go, and you'll need a link. Although there's some other things you can do. You can add pictures. So let's say you've got a Pear Deck you want to share. You can click on the green button, put in the web address. So you can put in any, just right click and click on it and it should pop it up. Right now it's just going to put a video I put up for a few seconds ago. And then you can edit that. So down here you can put your name. You can put the level. And then you can put what the resource is. Is it for shopping, or is it for a certain vocab or a certain theme? And once you're done, you hit done. And then once you're done again, hit done one more time. I know that seems a little strange, but it's just a way to double sure that you want to save. If there's something wrong, you can always edit it again, or you can delete it, or you can move it somewhere else. Usually if you're in that correct category like Pear Deck or Google Slides, just click the arrow at the very top. If you want to go to the bottom, that's fine too. There are green arrows everywhere. Okay? So go ahead and look around and see if there's something that you would like to contribute. When you're all done and you hit done, people will be able to access it. Isn't that that's a way to share? Okay, so if you come back to the Wakelet, there's another Banque de Ressources, and that's for choice boards or Bitmoji rooms or prepared units of learning, things like whole units that you've done or a lesson, depends up to you. And so many teachers have shared before, and I just grabbed them off of Facebook and put them on here. Thank you for contributing. Okay, how are you going to get onto the Wakelets? Okay, so there is going to be a Wakelet document that you'll see here, and it has links to the different sections. So if you want to get onto a certain Wakelet, go ahead and find which one you want, and then come over here and find the join code. Okay, so if you want to contribute to the Auntie learning site, we've got that for you. Click on that and it'll say this is the join code, and it'll give you that permission to automatically start pinning or collecting with us. And if you have any questions, there's another little tutorial right here at the top. Okay, so we'll make sure all of these are linked. All of the different Wakelets are here. So you have the actual link on the left, and then you have the join code on the right. And then there's a little bit of a description. If there's some Wakelet that you don't see, you're like, if I haven't made it, if you need a new one started because you have a different theme or you have a different vocabulary idea, or it's something that we don't have yet, just write me an email and I will set it up for you and then make you a collaborator. It's very exciting. I just finished organizing this today, so please let me know if there are any issues or problems with the links. It's quite long, so just keep scrolling, and that's why those are at the top. You can automatically click on it right there and go to that bookmark. Bang, there you are. Okay, so there are all our thematic boards. Basically, that's sending you over to here, but if you click on the join code, that means that you can actually become a person who's curating. Okay. Hope to see that you've got some material you want to share. Now, what type of materials? As again, those could be teacher created things. Like I made this PowerPoint, I made this thing. Great. Or if you found a resource. So if we go into that Auntie, okay, so Martinique, Guadeloupe, etc., and you've got something for tourism and activities or histoire, and it's a resource. So it could be a video or a website or a tweet, something that's online. You can put it in there. So we have those two types of Wakelet stuff that teachers are making and then resources that we're finding. Lovely thought is that if you come over to Pinterest, I've been doing the Pinterest longer so that you actually have more boards. I'm in the process of taking everything from Pinterest and trying to get it onto Wakelet. Slightly large job, but you will find most everything here. So here's Martinique, Guadeloupe. Okay, so you'll find those same resources that were on this one. I like Wakelet so much more because we can organize it, we can put categories. You know that we've got these sections here. So if you just scroll down, you'll find this section. That way people know what they're looking for. Okay, one more thing to show. The AATF has hundreds of playlists and thousands of videos organized for you. And you say, yes, 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 but how do I know? Just scroll down and look at the different topics. And inside these themes right here, you keep scrolling and you'll see more videos. So if it's environnement, if it's société inclusive, if it's animaux en danger, I love organizing. Now, if you would like to be a person that puts videos into playlists with me, here's what you do. You send me an email and I'm going to give you this collaborate link right here. I'll turn that on and I'll send you this link. I'm not going to do a Wakelet. I'm not going to do a document that does the same thing as our Wakelet because we have so many playlists. But if you find one that you would like to help collaborate on, I'll set you in and you can add those videos. I would be so grateful for your help with that. Why do I ask you to do this? It's because I see the frustration that happens on our Facebook site because Facebook is not a good website for curating. So please share your ideas, share your stuff. The best thing that you could do is if you put something on one of our boards, you can copy that link. You can come onto Facebook and say, hey, I just put this activity on, and then people have the exact link to that board where it is. You might think that that's an extra step, but it's going to save us all so much time. Okay, so I've made my pitch. I hope you're interested and you want to help contribute. If you're worried about being a tech person, I'll tell you this. If you can put a link on Facebook, you can put a link on Wakelet. It's the same procedure. I hope to see you online. Let me know your questions and thoughts. Merci, bonne continuation et à bientôt.